Hi everyone, it's Athena. Welcome back. All right, so I don't know what's going on. I hope this will upload, but the last two readings, there's been an error. I have no idea what it is. I can't tell you what it is, but it happened. So I'm hoping this one will go through. I'm going to ask for this reading to be the 25th to the 29th, let's just say, or to the end of the month. Yeah, let's just do the end of the month. One reading for the end of the month, collectively. Yeah. I ask that each one of you pray to Archangel Michael to be shielded with the protection of light, the blue ray of light and the white light of Jesus. Please pray and don't worry. When you worry, it doesn't help. And I'm not talking about just in these times, anytime, right? So don't worry. Put on some music, sip a glass of wine, whatever it is that you like, or water, whatever. Just keep it light, okay? Try to keep it light and be positive. And getting off of social media really helps, I'm telling you. Okay, let's go. Look at what's going on. Why are we still feeling this grief? Why should this be part of anyone's situation right now? So what changes need to be made? Well, probably trying to get out of this mode, this mentality of, this is my woe is me card, right? So what are you still harboring about the loss of? Now, God forbid it is a loss of a loved one. If that is the case, I understand, of course. I don't take that with this card at this moment. I actually take it as I'm still grieving over the loss of a love lost. Yeah? So let's see why. Let's see what's going on. Let's see how can we help? Someone wanted a second chance. Someone wants a second chance. Someone wants to come back and ask for a second chance. And maybe it was denied. I don't know. Let's keep going. So whoever is receiving, on the receiving end, is what I feel is this one. The independent, single woman who's at peace with herself. Her life is abundant. And I'm not just talking financially. This Nine of Pentacles is someone who's worked on herself. The masculine is not, I don't feel this is masculine, although she does look a little, okay. It could be masculine or feminine energy, but this individual, I'm going to call her a woman. This woman has worked on herself. She's done her inner work. That's why she has all this abundance. Her abundance is not about money, though. It's about her peace of mind that she's worked on within. She's grown. She's grown as a spiritual growth here. She's in all white, okay? Spiritual growth. And then there's an opportunity. Someone wants to come back and offer that second chance. And I don't know if it's with this feminine energy, but we'll see. Okay? So let's see what's happening. So this feminine energy looks like she's moving forward, yeah? She looks like she has worked on herself. Her identity is now being established as, hey, you know what? I feel really good about who I am and where I'm going and what I'm doing, right? And life is good, right? I'm balanced. I'm going to separate these cards. I'm told to separate these cards as two scenarios different. They're different. That's what I've just been told. Okay, so you can see by the depiction of these cards, right? Look, these two cards are, I lost out on an opportunity. Yes? These two cards are, I took an opportunity. What was the opportunity? Well, it could be a new start in love. It could be business. It could be an offering of, this one is divine order. Not that saying that this isn't, but this feminine energy has worked on herself. She knows herself. She's very confident and comfortable in her own skin. Whereas this attitude, maybe this is just an attitude, you guys. Maybe this is the attitude of, you can either have more feeling confident and content in your life with the simple things, or you can have the attitude of, you know, crap. I lost out. I didn't go for it. I wanted to. I couldn't go for it. I wanted to, or I did go for it and they said no. Okay. We're going to take these two and we're going to elaborate. Let's get some deeper meaning into the storyline. So let's get the Five of Cups and the Judgment. Yeah? Let's see what happened. What's going on? All right. So the King of Pentacles, being a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, is crying over a love opportunity that was declined. That's here. Now, it doesn't mean it's just someone wants to have a second chance and they aren't getting it. The answer is no. That's here. Let's go on this side. The Nine of Pentacles and the Fool. Let's see what's happening here. Well, the King of Cups, yes. So the King of Cups, being a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, is saying yes to new growth, new opportunities, new life. Hallelujah. Right? Money's good. It's flowing. New life, opportunities. The King of Cups is feeling really good, whereas the King of Pentacles is not so much. Yeah? All right. I'm telling you, I'm going to read these storylines totally separate because that's how I'm feeling completely. I'm feeling that if there was an argument or there was the King of Pentacles, if there was an argument, if there was a disagreement, if there was a one-on-one, heart-to-heart conversation about, will you forgive me? Let's try again. The answer here is no. I don't want a second chance. That's what she said. Yeah? Here, oh my God. I took this one cup, King of Cups here. I took this one cup, and I brought in so much abundance. The one cup is the cup of love, of loving what you do, loving who you are. It's revolutionary because it's transformative. That's why. This King of Cups has transformed his attitude or her attitude to be one of abundance and transforming, healing, and knowing that blessings are here before you. This King of Cups knows that the blessings come when you just, I heard, roll with the punches, right? Don't get wrapped up in all, it's all about attitude here. All of this is about attitude. All right, let's continue with the story, okay? Let's keep going on this side to see what's happening with the King of Coins. King of Coins, a message. Let's continue. What's the message? A child, message of money, message of, again, a new beginning. Could we start again? Could we start again? I don't know why it's saying go right to left. I don't know. I'm doing it. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight. I just want to start over. I don't want to fight. Right? Can we start over? Because, why? This King of Pentacles is very clearly very lustful over this loss. So is this love, or is this like just sex, drugs, rock and roll? I'm not saying drugs, rock and roll, but this is like, come on, I want to come to you. I want to be with you. I want to give this another chance. But I don't see, this is interesting, and I have to say it, I don't see any cups here that makes this King of Pentacles come to the table with I love you. This is, there's not one cup in this. Not one cup in here. Look. Not one cup is being offered. Right? And the King of Pentacles wants another shot. Because why? His ego is hurt. This is about the King of Pentacles' ego. This is all ego. Ego. So this is not a real love offer. I'm just going to say it. I have to tell you that there are no cups here, you guys. There are no cups. So this is not about love. This is about the bruised ego of a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Wanting a second chance because someone turned him down. And it's just ego. It's not, I love you, please stay with me for the rest of your life. It's, can we start again in this manner? Passion and you know, that's really at this point all I see. I'm sorry. It's all lust. This is lustful. Let's go to the King of Cups. The King of Cups has turned it around and said, you know what? I'm really good right here where I sit. So the Fool, Nine of Pentacles with the King of Cups. Let's see. So the King of Cups had an aha moment, right? An aha moment. And that's why the King of Cups is feeling so good. This could also be someone who does real estate for a living and is making good money doing so, right? This could also be someone who tears down and puts together homes, right? Tear down and rebuilding of homes. This could definitely involve real estate. It could be moving. It could be one old life going into one new life. Do you see this? So the King of Cups is looking at life through different lenses, whereas the King of Pentacles is all right here in this storyline driven by his ego. This King of Cups is driven by, well, you know what? Whatever didn't work, I'm going to focus on what is going to work, and that is my money, my business, a new home, going from the old attitude to a new attitude that is abundant and healing and growth, and let's start over. In his life, this masculine energy is all about new life, new abundance, new growth, and peace of mind. Whereas this one is saying, woe is me, she turned me down, he turned me down, and this is really all I wanted. But the other side of the story is I got a new beginning. Oh, sorry. I always do that. I got a new beginning because I changed my attitude. I'm not going to let anything tear me down, right? Because clearly you went from old mind process to new mind process. And what happens when that happens? This happens. This happens. Abundance, new life, new beginning, new balance, peace of mind. That's what happens when you change up your attitude to one that is going to be abundant and not one that's going to be a lack or, or ego driven. I mean, I have to say it. This King of Cups kind of took a hit on his ego, but guess what? He turned it around and he transformed it into good. Transformation. We talked about that in the beginning. This is the so this reading clearly for the rest of the month is saying to each one of us, it's all about the way you see things. Are you going to take things from, let's look at the bigger picture here, because it is about the bigger picture. We're all at home, and here's how it's going to go down. All right? You're either going to sit here on the couch with the King of Pentacles saying, holy shit, woe is me. I'm all in my head because I'm devastated because I can't have another shot at what? Making myself happy. Sorry, but that's what is happening right here in this particular reading with the King of Pentacles. Someone turned the King of Pentacles down, and really and truly the offer is only ego-driven. It is all about his life, his desires, his desires. Nothing here depicts not one cup of love other than the cup of rejection. I mean, it is what it is, but there's no love here. So the King of Pentacles, you can take this attitude. That's what the universe wants you to know. You have choices here. You can go look at life from that perspective, or you can look at the King of Cups and say, holy shit, wait a second. This King of Cups said, you know what? Nothing's going to tear me down. I'm going to change my attitude. And I'm going to start something new, bigger, better for my life. And I'm going to be at peace and content with what I have. That's another attitude. This attitude brings on a very non-egoic attitude, which means live and let live. This is live and let die. Got me? And I'm not talking about a physical death. I'm talking about this King of Pentacles must have, the ego must die. Seriously. This King of Pentacles is all about him. This King of Cups is all about him, but in a way that's spiritually healing and transformative for others to see. Taking a disaster, which is the ego, dropping the ego, destruction of the ego into what? Healing and growth. Because the King of Cups knows, right? I'm not saying these two are very intuitive. So this is not a competition. This is showing you that the King of Pentacles, the spread here in terms of attitude, he's got his ego all up. He's all up in his ego. The King of Cups is not ego-driven. The King of Cups is just saying, okay, I'm taking this as a lesson. I'm going to drop my ego and I'm going to start a new beginning, a new life, because what else can I do? Bottom of the deck. You have a choice in your home. And I've said it if you followed me long enough, within or without. Within or without, in your home. In your internal home, you can accept that you are still all about your ego and you only want what you want, when you want it, how you want it. Or you can look at your life and say, wait a second. I got to drop this ego because it hasn't gotten me very far. It hasn't done me any good. I got to drop it so that I can be abundant and happy and healed. So I'm dropping my ego. I'm destroying my ego so I can move into a new life for myself, one that is healthy, abundant, full of life. See, that's the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles has this stigma. Nothing good happens to me. Because it's not that I'm not throwing shade on Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I'm not. I'm trying to help you guys out. Because when you are all about you, right? The universe wants you to understand that we're all connected. We are all connected here. So don't worry about what you internally cannot achieve, because you guys are the huge achievers, right? It's not about achieving. It's about believing. Believing in yourself and changing your attitude so that your attitude is more grounded and not all up in the sky about my desires for a love that you see is not love. But when you look into the eyes of a King of Cups, the eyes of a King of Cups don't lie. I'm not saying you're lying. I'm not throwing shade here. I'm just trying to explain two attitudes that are going to get you two different results. So if everyone here that's listening would drop their ego and take this big cup of love and give it to yourself, you will be feeling like a whole new person, right? The King of Cups dropped the ego and said, I don't need all this. I got my own shit, right? I can build this sucker, and I'm going to build it, and I'm going to build it, which is the biggest part of this whole reading. I'm going to build it with love. I'm going to build it with this cup right here. I'm going to start my life with this cup. But in no way has this King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles wants to offer a second chance, but he can't offer it with love. Do you see? Because he's still in his ego. So you have a choice. Look at. Still. And why? Because you know what? I'm going to tell you why. This has happened to the King of Pentacles over and over again. I am telling you right now, this is a theme for whoever this relates to. I want a second chance, come back. They do. I want a second chance, come back. They do. And what happens? There's no love being offered. So they end up at square one. Square one. They walk away. It's not for your highest good. Your highest good is to fill these cups with one thing and one thing only, and that's love. The King of Wands comes in to say, let's balance this out. The King of Wands has great compassion and love and success, ambition, strength and energy, vitality, lust. Sexy, but comes with love. Has great love for humanity. I'm not saying these others, I'm just talking, this is not about a reading regarding earth, water, and fire. This is about the attitudes that what are placed upon us in this time going on right now while we're at home. You can sit home and say, woe is me, but not offer your real true love and compassion to others. Or you can sit home and dance and party it up and not be on social media all the time to only learn that it's not going to give you, this is going to give you all love. This is going to give you heartache. So your higher self is saying you choose what cups you want to fill. It's your choice, but you need to, whatever is a recurring walking, you need to walk away from whatever's not working in your own attitude, in your own life, and the way that you see love. And this is within you, is what I'm talking about here in this reading. An attitude is what you present to the world, but what's internal is what's presented here. Too scared to change. Too scared, too stubborn, too non-forgiving to say, I'm sorry, to say to yourself, to say the least. Less is more. Forgive yourself, move on, and start finding the power within you to transform these attitudes. This is what this reading is all about for the remainder of March. Let me just take one more. See? You can sit there and think. Or you can say, I got this. I have a clear picture. I'm going to take this cup of love that's in my heart and I'm going to transform it by destroying the egoic ideas and behaviors that I've always carried with me that continue to hurt me. Or I can say, I'm now spiritually uplifted. I've been given clear understanding of how we are all connected as one. And when everything changes in attitude, that's when life begins to shine the brightest. When your love shines bright from within, because you're offering love from within that's pure and understanding the connectedness with the divine, then your wheel is going to turn your world around. We know it's all about attitude. Do we not? Do we not know that if we carry ourselves in our life with an attitude of inner love and not ego, the ego must be destroyed. And I'm not talking, it's a thing. It's an energy of how do you work? How do you maneuver your life? Is it just for me? That's the 3D world. That's the materialistic world. Or are you going to rise above the occasion and drop your 3D, all me, it's only for me, instant gratification, sex, drugs, rock and roll? Or are you going to turn this around and say, hold on a second. Wait, just a minute. I know the truth is all about what love we have to give and receive here. I'm going to start a new mindset. If I help, the way to help myself is to love myself and to know that I love myself. And by knowing that, I can now clearly speak my truth to others and share my vision of how I started this whole new attitude of, gosh, everything just landed perfectly in my life. Everything works out perfectly because all I did was I told my ego who's in charge. I'm in charge. I am the master of my life. I have the power and the right to say who says what, where I go and what I do, and who wants what, setting boundaries and doing it all. I have the right. I have the power within me to say, ego, You listen to me now. Because now life begins with knowing the vision of a new beginning, balanced, clearing out all the crap. All the crap's been cleared up. That's what's happening with the wheel. Let's just pray that within either April, it's a 4 here, or the next 4 months, the universe, Mother Earth, will have cleansed herself, cleansed all the crap that needed to be cleansing. God's will be done. And let's move on now with a cleaner life that has dropped and released, cutting out the ego, and start looking at life as a unity, humanitarian, giving back to the world. Once many of us are given the chance to get out again into the world, we're going to now see a different world through different eyes, through the eyes of love. We are going to be able to give back now. Maybe you're going to volunteer. You're going to choose to now understand what it's all about, being here. It's not all about me, me, me. The attitude has to be about we. We are connected. We are here. Universal connectedness. These 2 cards just came out. Oh, 3. Yeah, 4. Wow. Okay. Universe really wants to tell us. The divine director is here to tell us divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided and that happiness is your purpose. You can see the depiction of all of the lavender, violet, purple, and as well as the deep blue, indigo, is all about your 6th and 7th chakra, being the divine director, coming in to say they are taking care. The angelic realm, the divine director, is directing us all on our mission. Saint Germain, I love Saint Germain. I love all of the ascended masters and archangels. Saint Germain is dealing with the violet ray of the 7th ray of the crown chakra, as well as the white and lavender purple. Same here. The karma being released now is happening as we speak. Move beyond drama, create your own path, and make room for good energy. And you see all of the sacred geometry behind Saint Germain. The sun, the moon, the stars. So we are being cleansed of our karma, past life karma, past karma. This world, this time karma. People are getting cleansed out of the equation because Mother Earth is going to remain pure. Remember that. Hope comes in. Hope has this beautiful lotus flower as she depicts, all yellow. Being what? Personal power. Did we not speak of that here? Take your personal power of hope and love and accepting. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. The orange and the yellow depict the sacral and solar plexus, which is the 2nd and 3rd chakra. Primarily, take your power back. Right here. Speak your truth and take your power back. We are being given our power back here. The power of love. There is no greater than that. Lady Nada, heart awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. They all intermingle with the same message. Give and receive in balance. Lady Nada comes here with the heart chakra, the chakra of the heart being rooted based in red with love, and all the flowers around being the love that the universe has for us. We are being, we are being blessed with masculine and feminine divine energies of Saint Germain, the divine director, Hope, and Lady Nada. These energies are all helping Mother Earth to cleanse so that we can all start a new life and a new attitude and tell our egos that we have the power. The power is the love. Have a great day and a great weekend.